everybody. Here is Yurira Guzman, Access Consciousness Facilitator, and I'm here in beautiful Bozeman, Montana, with two of my favorite people in all the world, and and we are having so much fun. Kind of, I don't know, but just talking to you and just yeah, talking about something that we enjoy a lot, that is keys for a joyful living. And my friends are
I'm Susan Nakas, and I'm a bars facilitator, and I'm in Bozeman here outside in beautiful Bozeman, Montana.
mhm,
Hi, and I'm Dee Dee Johnson, and I'm here in Bozeman, Montana as well, and I'm an access facilitator as well.
yeah. And yeah, so if you don't know what access consciousness is, you can go to accessconsciousness.com and look for information. There are a lot of tools and information there, and we can just tell you right now, just very quickly, that access consciousness is a set of tools that can assist you to live in a better or more conscious way. So if you're looking for something that you want to change, or you know that you want to change something but you don't know exactly what it is, and you want to find out, you can use these tools that are very interesting. So go there, and Access Consciousness was founded by Gary Douglas and Dr. Dane here. So you can find more information online if you want to. And we want to talk today about keys to have a joyful life. And what would be your first key that we want to share today?
So the first key that I love to use is to get out in nature and just see the beauty in nature. I often ask myself, universe, show me something beautiful. And believe it or not, yesterday I was snowboarding, and here I am today outside in beautiful Montana. There's, cows around, there's ducks around, and we're having fun. So it's just being in nature.
Yeah. And how much nurturing can be that for your body, right? When you're in nature and you receive all the energy. And 2 minutes ago I was cold and I was complaining because it's windy, I get it cold, and now I'm just feeling the sun on my skin. It's just like receiving that is so great and gets you to this space of joy, right?
Yes, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the next tools that I use often is asking questions. So with us being out here in the beautiful nature and having the sun touch our skin, how does it get any better than this? And what else is possible here? And with how does it get any better than this? This could be a question that you ask if it's a good situation or a bad situation. So it can clear the energy on any particular instance that you're in at that time. So definitely ask that question, and how does it get any better than this?
Yeah, that's a great question. I love it. I love it.
Another question that I use often is like, who does this belong to? If I have a thought, or even if I have a pain in my arm or pain in my neck, I might say, well, who does this belong to? Because chances are it's not mine. And because we're all such aware beings, we pick up other people's pain and their thoughts and their limitations. And so we can ask ourselves the question, who does this belong to? And usually it clears up. So who does this belong to? It's a great question.
That's a great question. And how many of our thoughts, feelings, and anxiety and all that, it's just like it's not ours. It's just like we got it from someone else or something else, right? Yeah. And another question that I love is what else is possible? And this is it's amazing because whatever is going on in your life, if you instead to go into a conclusion and say, oh, this is it, this is how it is, it's how it works, whatever, it's just going and ask, okay, and what else is possible? What else that you never considered possible is possible today? Because if we can decide our lives or create our lives with what we know, with our linear mind, our lives will be perfect, exactly how we want it to be, right? Because we have so much information and we have all that, but what else is possible? What else that we never considered possible is possible today for you? And yeah, and what if it's time to start creating that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Nice question.
Yes.
And what else we can use?
Well, one of the other tools that we use often is a body process called Access Bars. Access Bars was introduced to, that's usually the very first class that we usually go to with Access Consciousness, and it has changed our lives considerably. With the Access Bars, you actually learn how to receive. Receiving has been like if you're a housewife or if you're a mother, a teacher, whatnot, it is so hard.
The geese are
They're
getting crazy here.
Yeah.
How does it get any better than that?
And they're so beautiful too.
Yeah.
And see, they're a contribution to us, so we're receiving their contribution like we were receiving the sun. So with the Access Bars, though, you have so many different concepts. And did you guys want to fill on any of the concepts with the Access Bars?
Well, there's 32 points on your head, and some of them include money, creativity, your body, sexuality, creating life forms, healing are just a few of them. And when touched the bars, and when somebody lightly puts their hands on your head, you have your what we call running your bars. It releases all your limitations, your judgments, your limiting point of views, and it's like pressing a delete button on your computer, and it just is miraculously like lets go of all of those, limitations, conclusions,
all the crap.
Yeah. Well said. Yeah. That you have taken on in your being, in your body. So it's like magic. It truly is like magic.
Yeah, it's changing things. And when you let go all that crap that doesn't work for you anymore, you create a different space. So it's like when you clean your house and you throw away everything that doesn't work anymore for you, and you create a different space so you can fill that space with creation, with new creations that really works for you. So how cool is that? And I think that bars is an amazing body process, that it can be just a relaxing and nurturing 1 hour session, or it can be a life changing. So it's different for everybody. I wonder what it will be for you to have your bars run. If it's gonna be something that changes your life completely, or maybe just something that helps your body to relax and feel better. So why you don't find out what is that for you? And we all have different experience with the bars. For me, the first time that I got my bars run, I just passed out. I didn't know what it was. I was just so relaxed, and I woke up and I was in a very different state. I was happy. I was grateful. I was with a lot of peace and calm, and with a lot of like living in harmony with everything, in an allowance with everything. So I remember that it was like, wow, I haven't felt that way since I was a little kid, and I wanted more, and that's why I keep having my bars run anytime it's possible, every week, every day if I can, because it's just nice to feel that energy that you are, where everything is possible and you feel like you can change and do everything just like when you were a kid. So that was for me, and that was the invitation for me to keep doing Access Consciousness classes. So what was for you, girls?
Ooh, well, mine was a little different, and I had done a taster class, like a 20-minute, had my bars run for 20 minutes, and for me it was different. Is I kept moving. My body like loved it, and my body was just moving, and I did feel things that were shifting, and I noticed that in my life how I looked at things had changed, and how I viewed things had changed, and I just was a different person, and I knew that I wanted more of it, and I wanted more of it, and because it opened up so many different possibilities for me. It changed, my relationship with my son had changed, and I was just looking at things differently. I had a different point of view about my life, and that's what it was like for me. It was like magic. It was like something I had been looking for and all my life, and I had found it, and it was like, I want more of it, please. I want more of it. So, and I too, once a week, at least once a week, I go, and every opportunity I can, I get my bars run.
Yeah.
And I do as well. The bars has changed my life so much as well. Excuse me. When I first got my bars run, I did like Yuri had said, as she had passed out, I passed out immediately. And in fact, I didn't wake up whenever the bars was done. I just kept sleeping there. So, and it had changed my life so much. In fact, I was so much more at ease with everything and everybody around me. My money flows it was almost like my money had doubled itself after the bars that I had taken. And then I say, I always get my bars run at least once a week, very least, more if I can. And it is just such a life-changing experience. And with the bars, some people, what we have noticed is you might not notice it right after your session, but you might notice it in a week or maybe even a month. But your life will definitely change.
Yeah. Many changes. And it's something very important. Susan mentioned magic. And what if we can create magic? And we think that magic is just this weird thing that weird people do, like, but what if magic is just changing the energy of things? And how many times you have changed the energy of a situation, or even the energy in your body, and you just didn't know what exactly you did, and maybe you got a different explanation for it, and it was like, it's not magic, it's not, I didn't do it, I can't do something like that. But what if you can do that? And what if you are that magic, and it's just something simple like changing energy? And another thing is very important that Judy did say is receiving. How bars can change the money flow, for example, in your life. And it can sound a little bit like, oh, I wonder how is that possible. But imagine if bars is everything about receiving, and money is just about receiving. If you change the energy that you are function with about receiving whatever it is, what if you're changing that energy, and the second effect or the secondary effect is going to be that your money flow change and comes with more ease because you are ready to receive. So don't do that if you want to receive more money or more ease with money. Don't get your bars run, because you can have a very joyful life with ease, joy, and glory, and maybe you don't want that.
Well, and we'd love to invite you to come and play with us. We're offering a class here in Bozeman. It's a day-long class from 10 to 6. And we would love to have you join us to learn how to run the bars. And you can take it away and you can run it on your friends and your family and other people who may desire this or are looking to change something in their life, or maybe not, just that looking for that joy. So we'd love to have you come and play with us. And how much fun could we have together?
Yeah. And if you're a massage therapist and you're interested in unit credits, you can get them with the bars class. So how does it get any better than that? You come and play with us in Bozeman. And if you can make it to our class, that, well, you're gonna miss it. But why you don't choose to get your bars run for the first time? Look for a bars practitioner or a bars facilitator, and you can go to accessconsciousness.com and look for it. And the person that is close to you just get a bar session and experience what is the bars for you. And also you can go and look for a gifting and receiving session. That is what we do after we have a bars class. We get together and we exchange bars and experience, and you can be invited and just explore what is there, why exactly is that for you. So yeah, what else can we say? What else can we say to invite you?
We definitely hope to see you for sure in Bozeman on April 18th, and would love to invite you to this wonderful access tool and body process.
Yeah. Yeah, look for more information, get the invitation. This is your formal invitation to change whatever you want to change and learn the bars and learn some other tools that Access Consciousness can give you, and maybe you're going to end it up with a very joyful life.
So yummy, yummy.
So thank you so much
Thank
for being with us. Thank you so much for being you. And we hope to see you in person one day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.